This report tells us we're all going to have to learn Spanish. By
Well,
2060, 1 in 3 will be a Latino in this country.
That's exactly right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Five. What you just heard is sick and disturbing. You just heard Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney of New York, whose committee issued a report citing that by 2060, 1 in 3 people will be Latino in the United States. And because of that, we're all going to have to learn to speak Spanish. And the host of MSNBC over there, he agrees wholeheartedly, Jose Diaz-Balart, of course. Really? Really? We're going to have to learn to speak Spanish? Or should the 1 out of every 3 who will be Latinos by 2060 make darn well sure they learn English?
It's important to know where you stand and what you need to do. The slogan of our country is E pluribus unum, out of many one, and we want to make sure that we have that equality of opportunity and that we are one in opportunity and the American dream. There's so much that is encouraging in this report. What I found particularly positive is that a Hispanic is 1.5 times more likely to be an entrepreneur.
Well, if a Hispanic is 1.5 more times likely to be an entrepreneur, wouldn't it behoove the Hispanic to make sure they know English so they could service more than other Hispanic? Look, here's the deal. We keep hearing about immigration, 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 and how these people, you know, our ancestors, we're all immigrants. We're not all immigrants. But when my ancestors, my grandparents came to this country from 4 different countries, they learned English. They assimilated. So you're telling me, you're admitting, Carolyn Maloney and Jose Diaz-Balart, that the Latinos who are coming here now are not learning English? The ones who will be here in 2060 are not learning English? We have to learn Spanish? Baloney. Baloney. Here's more.
What was very encouraging was the second generation, how the second generation has achieved a very high educational level with 75% graduating from high school and over 18% graduating from college, much higher than the world average for Hispanics. And this, of course, translates into greater income for the family, greater net worth for the family.
Yeah, all right. You know, look, I'm all for Hispanics and everyone succeeding. But you had better assimilate to learn our culture, to learn our language, to learn and respect our history. Otherwise, don't come here. Don't come here. And that should be the message. And I'm not putting words in Donald Trump's mouth, but I'm sure that's his message. The purpose of allowing legal immigration, forget illegal, but legal, and I don't know what this study is talking about, 1 out of every 3 by 2060, whether that's legal or all illegal and legal. But you see, by virtue of the fact that she says we need to learn Spanish, it shows the lie that, oh, they all want to come here and assimilate and be great Americans. Here's more.
I often, like to point out that every month in the United States, 53,000 U.S.-born Latinos turn 18 years of age in the United States. That shows you the youth of the Latino population, but also the fact that they can be a big participant in this country's future, and they need to get, among other things, more involved in politics and in how their future is forged in this country.
All right. I assume if they're going to get involved in politics, they're going to do it in English. Now get this.
As we speak here in English this morning on MSNBC, to bone up on your Spanish, all you have to do is tune into Telemundo, Noticiero Telemundo, every day, 6:30 p.m., because I do it in Spanish, and we can both brush up on our Spanish, because that's the future. We have to know all of these things.
That's the future? Spanish in America is the future? Not in my America, not in our America, maybe in your America. If you're Spanish and you come into this country, learn our language.